All right, our read aloud today is about a pig who wants to go to school, and his name is Rufus. This story is called Rufus Goes to School. Don't you dare bring a pig to school with you. You might freak us out a little bit. Every day, Rufus Leroy Williams III turned the pages of his favorite book. He looked at every picture. He made up stories to go with them, but he could not read the words. Well, guess what? We already learned that we can read a story just by telling about the pictures. Rufus knew just what to do. He would go to school and learn to read. But first, he needed a backpack. Oh, well, you're going to learn to read. Do you have a backpack already? Early the next morning, Rufus scuttled down the street to school. He peeked through the front door. Then he trotted down the hall to the principal's office. He was greeted by the principal's secretary. Principal Lipid's secretary knocked on his door. "There's a pig to see you." Rufus stepped forward. "My name is Rufus Leroy Williams III, he said. "I have a backpack, and I am ready for school." The principal shook his head. "No pigs in school." "Why not?" asked Rufus. "Well, why not? I don't know." "Because pigs track mud in the halls," said Principal Lipid. "They turn their drawings into airplanes. They play leapfrog in class, and they start food fights in the cafeteria." Now, do you think Rufus would really do those things if he wanted to come to school? Rufus frowned. "But I have a backpack." "Makes no difference," said Principal Lipid, and he showed Rufus to the door. Rufus Leroy Williams III really wanted to go to school, and he knew just what he needed. Do you have any idea? I'll give you a clue. A lunchbox! Right before lunchtime, the secretary poked her head into Principal Lipid's office. "The pig is back," she whispered. "My name is Rufus Leroy Williams III, he said. "I have a backpack and a lunchbox. I am ready for school." The principal folded his arms. "No pigs in school." "Why not?" asked Rufus. "Because pigs knock over the block towers," said Principal Lipid, "and they hide under the teacher's desk. Pigs draw stick figures on the chalkboard," he waggled his finger at Rufus, "and they chase their classmates during recess." Maybe Rufus wouldn't do those things. "But I have a backpack and a lunchbox," Rufus frowned. "Makes no difference," said Principal Lipid, and he waved Rufus out the door. Rufus Leroy Williams III really wanted to go to school, and he knew just what he needed. Oh, what do you think he thinks he needs now? A blanket! During nap time, the secretary opened Principal Lipid's door. "Sir?" Rufus Leroy Williams III rushed past her. "I have a backpack, a lunchbox, and a blanket, and now I am really ready for school." The principal sighed. "I told you, no pigs." "Wait," said Rufus. "I will never blow bubbles in my milk or finger paint my classmates. I will not stand on my head during nap time or leave nose prints on the windows. And I will come to school every day." That sounds like a good plan. "Sorry," the principal shook his head. "No pigs in school." "But I have a backpack and a lunchbox and a blanket," said Rufus. "Is that all?" asked the principal. Rufus frowned. What else could he need for school? I have this. Rufus held up his favorite book. And I want to learn to read. Ah, Principal Lippin smiled. That makes a difference. He escorted Rufus out of his office and down the hall. This is Rufus Leroy Williams III, Principal Lippin announced as they entered a classroom, and he will be joining your class. Hooray! Shouted the boys and girls. Rufus Leroy Williams III put away his backpack, his lunchbox, his blanket, and his favorite book. He was ready for school. Rufus learned the ABCs, especially the letter P. Well, the letter P is special because it starts the word pig. He loved learning the 1, 2, 3s. He loved lunchtime and nap time. But Rufus loved story time most of all. Look, he's sitting right there listening to the teacher read the story. Look at how nicely all those children are sitting and listening. Because it gave him room to dream. Because when you read a book or listen to a story, you can dream about all the things in the story. Now look, there's Rufus after he ate his lunch. Well, at least he ate his apple. Now he's looking at his own book. Can't wait to hopefully you'll get to come back to school someday and I can teach you how to read.